As the youngest child of Donald Trump, Barron Trump has quite a unique life. He's one of 5 children, but all of his half-siblings are adults and don't live in the White House. Though there's been all kinds of juicy speculation about Ivanka Trump and Melania, Trump's relationship, and about the Trump kids in general, we know surprisingly little about how Melania relates to her own child with Donald Trump, Barron Trump. From her hands-on parenting to putting his schooling above all else. Here's what's really going on with Melania and Barron Trump. Barron is Melania Trump's only child. Barron William Trump, the first and only child of Donald and Melania Trump, was born on March 20th, 2006. The choice of his first name, Barron, carries an interesting backstory. It's believed that Donald Trump picked this name as a reference to an alias he had used when interacting with the press, namely John Barron, as reported by The Washington Post. Dating back to as early as 1980, Donald had a practice of assuming different names when speaking to the media. In fact, he would act as his own spokesman under this alias, providing statements and interviews. Intriguingly, in 2004, an unproduced scripted drama involving Donald featured a character named John Barron, according to The Washington Post. With his marriage to Melania in 2005, the birth of Barron followed soon after, suggesting that Donald might have relinquished his alias in favor of naming his son. While much has been discussed regarding the origin of Barron's first name, there's not as much information available about his middle name. Melania Trump played a role in selecting his middle name, William, as reported by the Houston Chronicle. This added a personal touch to Barron's name, reflecting Melania's influence in shaping her son's identity. Melania Trump is a very hands-on mom. Donald Trump's approach to parenting has always been a subject of curiosity. In a 2005 CNN interview, while discussing his new marriage to Melania Trump, he made it explicitly clear that his focus was primarily on building his multi-billion-dollar empire. He candidly stated, "I'm not going to be doing the diapers. I'm not going to be making the food. I may never even see the kids." Trump's reason for taking a hands-off approach was his belief that Melania would be an unbelievable mother. This approach to parenting wasn't exclusive to Barron. It had been noted before, particularly in the case of Tiffany Trump, Donald's daughter from his marriage to Marla Maples. Maples herself commented on their parenting dynamic, explaining that while Donald was a good provider in terms of education and resources, he was less involved in day-to-day parenting responsibilities. Maples recalled her father wasn't able to be there with day-to-day skills as a parent. He loves his kids, there's no doubt, but everything was a bit of a negotiation. Melania, on the other hand, appeared to be content with her role as the primary caregiver for Barron. In a 2012 interview, she emphasized the importance of understanding each other's roles in a relationship. Melania's dedication to motherhood was evident, to the extent that she preferred to be the primary influence in raising her son. Barron Trump has never had a traditional nanny. Melania Trump and Donald Trump share a common perspective when it comes to raising their only son, Barron. They prioritize a minimal level of outside assistance, even if it means Melania assumes more responsibilities than her husband. In a 2015 interview with People, the couple discussed their decision not to hire a nanny for Barron Trump, emphasizing the importance of getting to know their child on a personal level. Donald Trump expressed the sentiment that excessive help could hinder their connection with their son. While the Trumps did have household staff for cooking and cleaning prior to their White House tenure, they consciously avoided hiring a traditional nanny whose primary role was to care for Barron. Melania Trump's commitment to a hands-on approach was evident as she actively engaged with Barron at home. This included assisting him with homework, helping him study for tests, and sitting with him at the dinner table. Melania recognized the significance of being present in Barron's life, especially when her husband's demanding travel schedule often took him away from home. Body language experts say Melania Trump acts as a guiding influence to Barron, Despite Barron Trump's noticeable growth, Melania Trump continues to be a guiding presence in his life, according to body language experts who have closely observed the First Lady and her son during various photo opportunities. These experts suggest that Melania's body language conveys a reassuring and supportive role as she navigates the challenges of motherhood in the spotlight. One body language expert, Bruce Durham, offered insights into their interactions, pointing out how Melania's left hand placed on her son's back symbolizes encouragement, conveying the message that it's okay and he can handle the situation. Her right hand, placed palm down in front of Barron, signifies a calming influence, suggesting that she is there to provide reassurance and support. Durham cited a specific moment during the 2017 presidential inauguration, when Melania was seen fixing Barron's tie as an example of her guiding role. In this instance, her actions seemed to communicate, "There you go, son. Now you look smart," akin to a typical maternal gesture of wiping tomato sauce off a child's face before they venture back outside after dinner. Melania Trump has happily given Barron some independence. In Lot 2018, a momentous event for any young child occurred for Barron Trump when Melania Trump reportedly allowed him some independence at Mar-a-Lago. During her visit with Donald Trump to meet troops in Iraq, Melania let Barron have the run of the estate, although she returned early. While he didn't quite channel his inner Kevin McAllister from Home Alone at the presidential vacation home, it marked a significant step in Barron's journey toward independence, even with the ever-watchful Secret Service agents. Body language expert Bruce Durham observed this shift in the first family dynamics, particularly in a photograph that captured the moment. In the picture, Barron stands independently, neither parent holding his hand, while Melania gazes at him with an approving smile. According to Durham, this gesture of trust and pride in her son was reflected in Melania's direct eye contact and the warm smile she wore. It's a reminder that even in the spotlight, the Trumps strive to balance their roles as parents with their public responsibilities. Melania Trump and Barron Trump have a very trusting relationship. Even at a young age, Barron Trump stands head and shoulders above his parents in terms of height, but that hasn't stopped Melania Trump from maintaining a protective and watchful eye over her son. According to body language expert Bruce Durham, there's a strong and genuine mother-son bond between Barron and Melania, evident even in public appearances. Durham noted that Melania plays a guiding role in Barron's life, as depicted in a photograph of them together. Her left hand on Barron's back signifies reassurance and encouragement, conveying a message of, "It's okay, you can do this." Simultaneously, her right hand, palm down in front of Barron, signifies a calming presence, as if she's saying, "Stay calm, I've got you covered." This public display of guidance reflects the support Melania offers her son behind closed doors, helping him navigate life's challenges. While Melania will always be a protective mother, Durham also noted that Barron's body language suggests he is gradually becoming more independent of his mother, a natural part of growing up. Melania seems supportive of this transition, allowing Barron to explore his independence while knowing she is there for him when needed. Melania Trump uses her anti-bullying campaign to teach Barron right from wrong. Melania Trump's primary initiative as First Lady is Be Best, a campaign with a dual focus on combating drug abuse and bullying, primarily targeting children. While she doesn't explicitly connect the program to her own son Barron, Melania often cites him as an example of the impact she hopes to have on other children. During a town hall meeting at Liberty University in Virginia, she emphasized her role in teaching Barron about right and wrong, mentioning that he hasn't yet shown an interest in social media and is deeply involved in sports. While promoting Be Best, Melania acknowledges that the campaign's message of kindness and respect on social media can sometimes appear at odds with her husband's direct and sometimes confrontational online communication style. Despite potential challenges and disagreements, Melania believes that her initiative is crucial for shaping a better future for upcoming generations. She understands that there are moments when one must stand up for what is right, even if it means pushing against the tide. Melania Trump stayed in New York so Barron could finish his school year. When Donald Trump assumed the presidency and moved into the White House in January 2017, two notable individuals chose to remain in New York: his wife, Melania Trump, and their son, Barron. The decision raised considerable speculation and intrigue among the media, with various theories emerging. One particular account in the book, The Art of Her Deal: The Untold Story of Melania Trump, suggested that Melania may have renegotiated her prenuptial agreement during this period, potentially seeking a more favorable financial arrangement. However, it appeared that financial gain was not Melania's primary motivation. The actual reason for Melania and Barron's decision to stay in New York was more straightforward. Melania did not want to disrupt Barron's education by uprooting him from his school mid-year. As reported by the New York Daily News and various media outlets, Melania was deeply concerned about the impact such a move would have on Barron. She believed that relocating him to a new school might affect the strong relationships he had built with his teachers at Columbia Prep. This dedication to Barron's educational stability led Melania to stay behind in New York for a few months. Nonetheless, this decision was not without its controversies. Before Melania eventually moved into the White House in June 2017, reports by Business Insider highlighted the significant costs incurred by taxpayers due to her prolonged stay in New York. Melania's security detail alone was estimated to cost between $127,000 and $146,000 per day, and the expenses related to her flights to and from Washington added up to approximately $676,000. This financial burden drew public attention and criticism, but Melania's commitment to ensuring Barron's educational continuity remained her top priority. Melania Trump spent as much time with Barron as possible when he was a child. Before her tenure as the First Lady in the White House, Melania Trump had her own ventures in the world of cosmetics and jewelry. Interestingly, she primarily managed these businesses from the comfort of the family's luxurious penthouse at Trump Tower. Working from home, as many people experienced in 2020, offers the advantage of spending ample quality time with one's children, a privilege Melania fully embraced. In a revealing 2011 video interview with The Mommy Helper Show, Melania candidly discussed the experience of running her businesses from home and how it enabled her to be closely involved with her beloved son, Barron. Their shared activities during this period encompassed a wide range of interests, from engaging in rounds of golf to playing tennis, and sometimes simply sitting down together on the floor for playtime. Melania expressed her deep commitment to being an attentive and present mother, emphasizing the importance of children receiving their parents' attention and involvement. She believed that children genuinely crave their mother's presence in their lives. In the interview, Melania fondly reminisced about Barron's sweet gestures, such as wanting to accompany her to business meetings in the evening. However, the early morning wake-up calls often made him reconsider, leading him to encourage his mother to proceed with her plans while wishing her an enjoyable time. Melania Trump considers being Barron's mom her primary job. According to the official White House website, First Lady Melania Trump's responsibilities are quite extensive. Her duties encompass a wide range of activities, from collaborating with children's charities and visiting hospitals to offering support to the families of victims in the aftermath of mass shootings and natural disasters. Additionally, she leads the Be Best campaign, focusing on combating issues related to drugs and bullying. Despite her demanding schedule and her previous business ventures, Melania remains deeply committed to her primary role as Barron's mother. In an interview with Parenting, Melania emphasized her dedication to being a full-time mom, considering it her foremost and most significant responsibility. She noted that she initiated her business endeavors when Barron began attending school. Melania provided insight into the various tasks she personally undertakes for Barron, including preparing his breakfast, taking him to school, and making his lunch. However, she also underscored the importance of children observing their parents pursuing their passions, as it serves as a positive example for them. Barron Trump has used Mom Melania Trump's moisturizer. As anyone who's delayed their skincare routine until their 30s, only to resort to Botox, can attest, it's never too early to begin using creams and lotions to care for your skin. Having a fashion model as a mother, not to mention sisters, certainly doesn't hurt when it comes to skincare tips. However, even the most skin-conscious kids typically don't indulge in caviar-infused moisturizers. That's where having a mother with her own skincare line comes in handy. Melania Trump revealed to ABC News that when Barron was just 7 years old, he proudly used her Caviar Complex C6 moisturizer as part of his nightly routine after taking a bath. Melania described the moisturizer as having a wonderfully fresh scent, and she applied it from head to toe for him. "He likes it," she remarked at the time. While it's unclear whether Barron still incorporates caviar moisturizer into his nightly regimen as he's grown older, his mother undoubtedly imparted a valuable grooming lesson that he'll appreciate in the future, especially when he reaches his father's age. Barron Trump speaks his mother's native language. Melania Trump, Barron Trump's mother, hails from Slovenia, and she has ensured that her son is fluent in Slovenian, as confirmed by the Econ Times. While there have been rumors that Barron may speak multiple languages, stemming from a 2009 interview with Melania Trump in People, where she mentioned that the then 3-year-old Barron spoke 3 languages, his proficiency in Slovenian is the only one that has been verified. Of course, Barron is fluent in English, and there was a time when he sounded more like his mother than his father. This was evident during a Larry King interview, in which Barron spoke with a discernible Slovenian accent. When Larry King inquired about the accent, Donald Trump expressed his affection for it. Melania Trump stayed off the 2016 campaign trail to stay with Barron. In 2020, Melania Trump's presence on the campaign trail was notably limited, a situation that could be attributed to the global pandemic. However, even in 2016, Melania's participation in campaign events was not extensive. While some speculated that her absence in 2016 might have been related to the controversy surrounding her allegedly plagiarized speech at the Republican National Convention, Melania's reasons for not being more involved were more nuanced, as revealed in earlier interviews. For instance, in a 2015 interview with Barbara Walters, Melania Trump candidly explained her decision to not be extensively engaged in her husband's campaign. She emphasized, "It's my choice not to be there," clarifying that she fully supported her husband but needed to prioritize her role as a parent to their 9-year-old son, Barron. Melania stressed the importance of being present for Barron during this crucial stage of his upbringing. Melania Trump is quick to stand up to anyone who brings Barron up. In most cases, first children are considered off-limits in the realm of political discourse, even by a president's harshest critics. However, when Barron Trump has been drawn into the political fray, Melania Trump has fiercely defended her son with a protective instinct reminiscent of a mama bear. One notable incident occurred during Donald Trump's impeachment hearings in 2019, when Stanford law professor Pamela Karlan made a remark suggesting that while Donald could name his son Barron, he couldn't make him a baron, alluding to the distinction between a president and a king. Melania wasted no time in responding, taking to Twitter to admonish Karlan for what she perceived as biased and exploitative comments, particularly when it came to involving a child. Television hosts have not been exempt from Melania's maternal wrath either. When Food Network's John Henson made a quip on Twitter, expressing his hope that Barron could spend Father's Day with whoever his dad is, Melania swiftly intervened to defend her son's honor. Her spokesperson issued a statement on her behalf, decrying the inappropriate and insensitive comments about Barron Trump that continued to surface. All of Barron Trump's public communication goes through his mother. Being a teenager, Barron Trump probably isn't thrilled when his mom speaks on his behalf all the time. However, as the son of the heavily guarded president, it's sometimes a necessity. This is why we've seldom heard Barron Trump's own voice or seen him issuing statements. The responsibility of communicating on his behalf primarily falls on his mother, Melania Trump, and her communications team. For instance, in June 2020, when a media controversy involving Food Network host John Henson erupted, it was Melania's spokeswoman, Stephanie Grisham, who stepped in to respond, representing both Melania and Barron. This pattern was even more noticeable in October 2020, when Barron Trump, along with his parents Donald and Melania, tested positive for COVID-19. While official announcements were made about the president and first lady, it was Melania who took to the White House website with a personal essay to inform the world about Barron's positive test result, despite the White House having previously confirmed his negative test. Melania Trump tries to morally guide Barron. While Melania Trump is gradually allowing Barron Trump to gain his independence, she continues to play a guiding role in his life. Her primary initiative as First Lady is Be Best, which focuses on educating children about social, mental, and physical health, with an emphasis on well-being, online safety, and opioid abuse. During a town hall event at Liberty University in Virginia, Melania cited her son as an example of the values she hopes to instill in children. "I teach him what is right, what is wrong," she explained, as reported by CBS News. Melania's initiative places a strong emphasis on social media, but she noted that Barron has not yet shown interest in it. "He's not interested in it. He's all into sports," she added. Despite the challenges and unpredictability that come with being part of a presidential family, it's evident that Melania and Barron share a close and caring relationship. Melania emphasized the importance of the time spent with one's child, even if it's just the two of them sharing a quiet moment in the car together, as she expressed in an interview with Harper's Bazaar. In the world of politics and media scrutiny, Melania and Barron Trump have carved out a unique mother-son bond. Their relationship has been shaped by moments of shared experiences and private guidance. What are your thoughts on the dynamics between Melania and Barron Trump? How do you perceive Melania's approach to motherhood within the spotlight of the White House? If you want to stay updated on all the latest insights into the Trump family, be sure to like and subscribe for more content. Thanks for joining us. Until next time, bye for now, or